So what if there was no God? That might cause some controversy and some offence to some people. That's not the way it's intended at all. Now, regardless of your faith or religion, what I'm talking about here is, what if there was no God in terms of almighty power in the sky, and vice versa, the opposite, the devil in the ground, or hell, fire and brimstone? What if God stood for one thing? And this is my personal belief on it, and it served me quite well in my life. What if God stood for good, orderly direction? What if you were God? What if I was God? What if we were all our own individual God? What if every time we looked in the mirror, what we saw looking back was God? Good, orderly direction. Now, it's that voice inside which does well. It's good to the community, it's good to the self, it's good to the parents, it's good to the partner. It's the good part of us. But obviously, with the good comes the quote-unquote bad. So what's on the opposite side of the good, orderly direction, the God, is the devil. Now, I believe that the devil is that dangerous environment that's venting inappropriate language. So it's like we've got the angel and the devil thing going on. As if we use that analogy, we've all got it, right? We've got the good, orderly direction, the thing that tells us, right, you should do this, you should do that. This is good for you, this is good for others. But you've also got that dangerous part of you that says, go on, just one. Go on, don't do that. Or it says, you're stupid, you'll never do that. Who do you think you are? You've got this dangerous environment here, venting this inappropriate language. It says, it's that little voice inside that says, you're not good enough, you never do that. What if it was as simple as that? Now, I'm not sure on your faith of religion, and I'm not here to judge either way. I'm here to simply provide an observation of what's useful for me and what could potentially be useful for you. Now, I'm not a religious guy. I have a lot of faith, but I'm more so spiritual. And for me, this works. This spiritual idea of God and the devil works as in, God is the good side of me. God is me. I am God, just like you're God. It's a side of me which has good direction, which tells me good things, and we've all experienced that part where we feel aligned and we feel connected to God, to good, orderly direction. But we've also had that experience, and often we listen to the dangerous environment inside our head, venting that inappropriate language, and perhaps you've got to consider now that maybe it's time you distance yourself from that environment. Now, that environment doesn't just have to be in your head, although that's where often it's most dominant. It can be the people you hang around with, the social circles that you're in. It can be the job that you've got. It may be the things that you're watching online, or the people that you're following or actively immersing yourself in, the conversations you're having, for instance. But what about that good, orderly direction that everybody's got? Because everybody, in my opinion, is their own God. And that like I say, that idea has served me very well, and maybe it can serve you as an idea, and that's what it is. It's an idea. You're entirely free to make your own opinion, your own choices, and your own judgments on this. This is quite simply an observational video to state of what could work for some people out there. And so you've got to consider, maybe it is time that you distance yourself from the devil and started to follow your own God, your own good, orderly direction. I think in your head you've already got this idea about what's good and what you should be doing, but it's just you're not doing it. You're listening to the dangerous side. And a lot of the time the dangerous side is appealing, isn't it? It's dangerous, it's exciting, it gives you a little bit of apprehension or fear, whereas the good side can seem boring or mundane, or there's not much excitement to it. But I think really deep down, if you started to follow the good, orderly direction in yourself, you'd start to realize where it would take you, and that is to more happiness, more health, and more strength. So start listening to the good in you, because it's in there. It's just sometimes you're listening to the wrong side of you.
So if you like what you've just seen and you'd like to download a free copy of my audiobook, How to Stop Overthinking, then head over to overthinkingaudio.com now to grab your free copy to listen to straight away.